Today we're here at Glenbrook Chrysler Dodge and Jeep looking at the all-new Chrysler Pacifica Limited.
A lot of you might be wondering why I'm doing a video of a minivan. I've already done a video of the Dodge Durango and I really like that, but this is something totally new. Chrysler built this from the ground up themselves, so I'm really excited to see what they've done with this. This thing has a lot of cool features that some of its competition does not have. One thing that's really cool that I want to point out that the salesman told me about was you can get these with a third key that you can give to, say, your teenagers or somebody borrowing the car, and you can actually adjust how much that the car will allow it to use the assists. So for instance, if you don't want your teenager texting and driving, you can turn off the lane assist and the park assist too if you want them to learn how to actually park their car. But yeah, you can turn off the lane assist so that way they can't do that. You can adjust the speed, how fast the vehicle will actually top out at. So if you don't want your kids going over 65 miles an hour when they're learning to drive, you can set it to do that. Okay, first impressions, I am in the Limited and already walking around it before I drove it. It looks way better than any other Touring or whatever they have on the lot right now. So these are still new. This is the first Limited Glenbrook Dodge has received. And I'm really glad that they let me drive it, because already, first impression, this thing is really nice. It's really comfortable to drive. The technology in this thing looks incredible. I have to say that this thing looks extremely nice. I really like the steering wheel. I really like the fit and finish of the trim. This one's the Limited, so it's pretty well equipped. I think one of the few things it doesn't have is an entertainment system in the back, but it does have pretty much a USB port for every seat. So if your kids have iPads or things like that, they can plug in their USB charger right to the back of this seat. Lane sense is green. Okay, alright, it could use some work. Okay, place hands on steering. It doesn't like a curve. It's not very subtle. That might be a good thing. I'm going to try to spin this in a positive way. It's not very subtle. It's going to make you pay attention. So a lot of things that people worry about with this lane sense stuff is you getting distracted by starting to text. But I don't know if you can see how drastically this thing is adjusting. It's adjusting kind of drastically. So if you're not paying attention and you start to drift, that'll kind of wake you up. So that might be intentional. Other ones that I've driven with the lane assist, it's very gentle, very, very easy. So you can easily drift away in doing something that you shouldn't be doing. So I don't know how I feel about how this thing's set up to do the lane assist, but we'll see.
The salesman did explain to me that is all adjustable.
Alright, we're going to test out this park assist. We'll see if it can find me a parking spot. Alright, now it's searching for a spot. Should down. Oop, I'm in the wrong one. Alright. Shift to reverse. Foot off the brake. And you can see with that 360 view pretty much everything that's going on. Alright. does it for you. Oh, someone's coming. So you can see I'm not controlling the steering wheel. It's doing all that for me. All I'm doing is the gas and brake. And we're in. We are in. Pretty simple to use, pretty straightforward. Something really nice too, that if you have the latch system in place for your car seats and you need to get in the back, the whole seat moves forward and it doesn't flop down, and you can climb in back there really easy. And that's huge when you have car seats in here, not having to take them out to let someone in the back. Alright, something I want to show you that is a really neat feature, that it shows a lot of a thought from Chrysler. Before, with the Stow and Go Seating, you used to have to go up and move the seat, and if you had power seats, you had to sit there and hold the button and make it go up. So what they've done to save just one simple step is you get one button right here, moves that seat forward for you, and what's nice is when you push it to go back, it goes back to where you left it. And the Stow and Go has gotten more simple as well. It used to be a two-step process. Now it's just one. Push it, it locks. It should lock down in. There we go. Locks down in. Then you can make your seat disappear. Push your button and it comes back. When you're ready to get the seat back out, same thing, just push that button. I can't explain how much I like that feature. It just makes it so much easier. And once again, just pull one lever, it comes up for you, and then, I mean, anybody can do that. Everything folds back into place really simply. With the rear Stow and Go, and this is optional, obviously, with this being the limited package, it has pretty much every option available. But right here you have controls for your Stow and Go in the rear, and you can select either side of the bench back here. And if you, what's really nice is something that there's other companies that have this rear Stow and Go, this rear folding seat, and they have them power as well. But what this one is one touch, and then it does its thing. So what's nice about that is one touch, it's huge. And you just push normal, goes right back up. So with it being one touch, some people think, oh, how lazy can you be? You can't hold the button. When you have kids, when you have little kids, they are very busy. So one touch allows you to do one thing, maybe start grabbing the groceries or whatever you're putting back here, and not have to worry about holding the button and your little kid running away. You can push the button and chase your little kid around the van too. And something else I want to show you guys that's really neat. Let's climb in the back here. You have, obviously you have your power doors, which pretty much all the vans are coming with nowadays. But since this one doesn't have the entertainment system, it has USB ports pretty much all over the place. You have it here, you have it there, and these seats, these captain's chairs back here are heated. You have your button there for that. You also have a USB port there, and this thing has that sunroof that pretty much lines the whole length of the vehicle. You have rear climate controls back here, and it's just a really comfortable place to be. I'm pretty impressed with how this van is. I'm going to slide in the back actually and see how that feels. Let's do a little experiment of that. See how this camera works out too. But yes, like I said, what's one thing that's nice, this just goes like that. Your car seat can stay there. That's huge. Let's climb all the way in the back. Let's put this headrest up. But you also have Got plenty of legroom back here. And someone asked me in another video how tall I am. I'm like 5'9", 5'10". I'm pretty comfortable back here. You have power reclining, and it's split, so that way you don't have to worry about whoever's in this seat being annoyed with whatever setting you have. Let's see how far back it goes. That's pretty far back. Rear shade, a lot of neat features in this. It's power, you can control that, so you can say, hey Dad, shut the thing, the sun's too bright. This is a really, really nice vehicle to be inside of. I'm actually really impressed. I can fit back here. You can also get these in an 8-passenger where you have that optional seat that comes in and out. This one does not have the 8-passenger because of the roof. Now, if you get the 8-passenger one, you do lose that very, very nice sunroof. You can get these with a vacuum in it. I had one issue with that Dodge Challenger Scat Pack that I drove. You had the auto down for your window, but you didn't have auto up. This has it. Yay! It's a simple little feature that I think makes a car just feel that much more refined. Okay, so overall impression of this vehicle. It's very nice, very, very user-friendly, very easy to drive, very comfortable to drive. It's funny, I love little simple things on this vehicle. Like I showed you, the seat that moves forward when you want to do the stow and go. I really like this steering wheel. I think it's a beautiful steering wheel. With this being the limited one, it looks way better than your basic models. At first, that's all I saw was the basic models, and I thought, oof, they could have done a lot better on styling. With the limited, you get a little bit more in styling, and I think it really helps the look of this vehicle. I think if you're shopping right now for a 7 to 8 passenger van, and you're looking at things like the Toyota Sienna and the Honda Odyssey, this is worth a look. You can get these things really, really well equipped. They have things yet to come that we're gonna get. We're gonna get where you can put your foot underneath the doors to open them, all your power doors. You're gonna get the hybrid is coming to this as well.
I want to thank Glenbrook Chrysler Dodge and Jeep for allowing me to do this review today. If you want to come look at a Pacifica for yourself, please ask for John Wright. Once again, please remember to subscribe, and thanks for watching.